Well, 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 well. It really is morning. I made it. Maybe late morning, but I made a morning video finally. So I would have still been sleeping away. I got up. I got up about 9 this morning, I guess. I got up about 9. And I, of course, like usual, I go to my husband's office and I sit in his recliner. It's a rocker recliner, and I sit there with baby. I do a little bit of talking with him. If you want to consider talking, I did a little talking. Should say he did talking to me, and I'd go, So, and I'd be rocking there with baby. Every morning, I fall asleep. It's, a ritual. Something that he and I do. Well, he just woke me up by looking for my pulse. He's going like this. And then he does it to my wrist. And what are you doing? He goes, I thought you were dead. I said, dead? And of course, I opened up both eyes. What do you mean you thought I was dead? He said you weren't breathing. I didn't think you were breathing. He says you were breathing too quiet. Thought I was dead. Do I look dead to you? Yeah, so that's how I woke up this morning. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind him touching me, but my neck and my wrist, I'm like, what the heck? Well, I guess it wasn't a pass, right? He could have said something sweet, like, oh, baby, I just want to hold you. I just want to touch you. No, I'm just making sure you're not dead. Thought you was dead. Well, at least if he thinks I'm dead, he's going to check, see if I got a pulse, right? Well, good news, guys. I got a smile. You're not going to believe this. Remember last night we were at 1,000, and I said yesterday when I checked it, we were at 1,982. And then we went live, and I said, well, I guess I'll check it, see where we're at now. And it was 1,991. Guys, I just checked it. 2012. I'm like, what? What is going on right now? We're growing, guys. We're growing. I never thought I'd see that. Really, seriously. But we're growing. So that means, aw, he's a cutie. So that means we're going to be doing a drawing for a gift, a thank you gift. And I got to thinking as I was getting dressed, what kind of symbol can I use? I'm thinking at symbols. I'm looking at the keyboard. So I'm struggling to put on my socks. I can't do them perfectly, get them on my feet. I do like stretch and do one toe, then the next toe. Finally I get them on. So as I'm struggling, feeling my way to get my socks on, I'm looking at the keyboard. It's like, what symbol can I use in the title? And I thought percentage. I thought the number sign, like putting like number 1. And I thought, no, because I number my videos and stuff like that. I can't use the number sign. Thought about the percentage sign. And then I got to thinking, why not just a smiley face? So I decided on the smiley faces, guys, as my symbol. The dot dot and then one of those parentheses signs. So yeah, I'll put it on the title of this video to give you guys a head start, knowing what to look for. My foot hurts. Not real bad, just started out fine. So it's getting better. So yeah, back to the smiley face. So we'll use a smiley face. So thank you guys. Thank you for getting me here. I have no idea where this is all going, but that's okay. Well, we can do anything. We can handle this. Yeah. One step at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time. The squirrels are out playing around. That time of year where they start gathering. So I gotta pick them up some peanuts. We haven't said hello to the fire hydrant in a while. Nice, pretty fire hydrant. I'm excited, guys. I am so excited. We're over 2,000. I'm really kind of torn because I never really thought my channel would grow. Someone said something to me last night, and it's like, oh, look at all these squirrels, guys. They're all over the place. They are busy gathering, looking for things to put away for the winter. Oh, that is so cool. There's 3 of them. One's over there, 2 right here. I hope they're in my camera view. They're just busy. I gotta look, see what I got for them. Maybe some bread. Get rid of all these carbs in my house, right? Give them all to the squirrels. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm kind of happy. So let's see, what was I saying? They said, are you sure you want to grow big? And so I've been thinking about that. Is this something that I really want to do? It's doing it naturally, of course. Now, I don't mind growing because it means that our messages are being heard. People are coming to us asking questions. And I don't have a problem with that aspect of it. What I have a problem with is, will we grow so big that we start getting trolls, we start getting, the people that come in to make us feel unsafe? And, will we start getting all the negative vibes? I don't want that for us. I want a nice, healthy, growth with healthy people in the chat. Well, people thriving to be healthy in the chat. People asking questions. And being a strong community, we can help them. So that aspect of growth, I want. The aspect of growth I don't want is the negativity that might come with it. So we got to be careful. There's a fine line when it comes to all that, people. Yeah, we don't want the negative growth. We just want a nice, healthy growth. Getting people that talk about their stories and their hopes and their dreams of the future. So hopefully that's where we go with all this, because I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Whew. Yeah, did you notice that? I walked right by my driveway. Yeah, I figured I'd do the up and down. My foot still has occasion where it acts up, but it's getting better. I might regret it once I get up to the corner and have to go all the way back. But I do got to stop and take a breather. So yeah. I'm still at 301. Guys, I'm never going to break 300 again. Seems like I've been struggling with this same 2 pounds forever. So I figured what I'm going to do is, I love the barbecue, what do you call them? Pork rinds, the barbecue flavored. And since all I'm doing is eating meat that I know is clean, and those barbecue flavored pork rinds, I'm gonna stop the barbecue pork rinds. I've got some plain ones. I'm gonna stop completely with the flavored pork rinds and just go with regular pork rinds. I gotta figure this out, guys. People say have patience, you'll do, but man, it's been over a month, and something I'm doing is causing me not to go under 300. And the only thing I can think of is the pork rinds. I'm thinking that something that's in the seasoning of my barbecue pork rinds is causing me the scale not to move. So I'm going to go to my bag of plain pork rinds, do away with the barbecue, not buy them anymore, and see if the scale starts moving. There could be something hidden in the flavoring of those barbecue pork rinds. My foot's acting up now. So that's it. That's my changes. Find out if that's doing it. Now, I do believe, and I highly believe, that this weight loss, it is not all about the weight loss, guys. It's about the healing. And it does take a while to heal. It can take months, weeks upon months to heal a body. But it didn't last year. I would have little flare-ups. But last year, I weren't into the barbecue flavored pork rinds. I just ate them plain. So we're gonna shake things up a little bit. And that's what you have to do, guys. You have to find out the possibilities and start eliminating what you think you're okay with, but your body isn't. So we're gonna drop those. If I need something to swallow with my pills that I take every night after the live, instead of doing the pork rinds, I either got to find something totally different or not use the flavored pork rinds. And it's not like I'm eating a ton of them anyways. It's just a few, just to be able to swallow my pills. Okay, I made it to the corner. Now I gotta make it all the way back. Got another squirrel. There's squirrels all over the place. They're busy preparing. So how many of you guys are preppers? How many of you guys, if for some reason all the grocery stores right now closed down, how long can you survive without going to the store with your preppers that you have right now prepping? I figure, and I'm going to mention everything that's in my closets, everything that I can eat, I probably have a good month and a half that I could go. Probably maybe 2 months. I'm going to say 2 months because I think I could stretch it with fasting and stuff like that. 2 months. The whole family eating all the carbs and stuff like that that's in storage, like the bags of white rice and, you know, the dried potatoes, the boxes and cans of dried potatoes, beans I have, all in storage. You know, tons and tons of cans, spaghetti sauces, pastas up the yin yang, other kind of sauces that can go with different kinds of pastas other than the red. Probably could go maybe 6 months. But I can't eat probably 80% of my storage. That was one of the reasons why I was like, you know, you got all this food you can't eat, which means you're not gonna, because I used to rotate through everything, my stash, and now I'm not. And it's going down a little bit because the whole house eats stuff here and there. Ouch, my foot's really starting to hurt. And my back. So I'm thinking the family and I, 6 months, but me, it wouldn't be that long. I would have to stretch the meat, do a lot of fasting, and I'd be fine for about 6 months. I'm a lucky one, but I've been doing it for a long time, guys. I've been doing it for a long time. Almost my entire adult life. I've been a prepper. My grandmother was a prepper. My mother was a semi-prepper. She had a closet, a pantry separate from the kitchen pantry that she would store some food. And when she knew she was going to retire, she stockpiled. And that's pretty much what I did 2 years ago when I got my last working check. It was a big one because it had all my holiday time and stuff like that. I went out and stockpiled. I prepped for my retirement. And so what I've been doing is, yes, I have this, but I rotate my food. So when I use, say, like a can of tomatoes, when I went shopping, I would buy a can of tomatoes and I would put that can that I just bought in the back. So it was always rotating. Or I might wait a month and then buy like 4 cans of tomatoes, thinking that I used, 1 or 2 here and there for the meals for the family. So I've always been a stockpiler. So there's that. Oh, and so when I came home with all that meat, my husband's like, "What are you doing? Why did you buy all this meat?" Well, for one thing, we're out of beef. I don't think I want to spend the next 2 months eating just chicken. Chicken and pork, when pork gives me the diarrhea. But they're all used to me being a prepper. But now it's turning into, I've done less with the food, except for got that big Costco order this week, and more about my yarn and my crafts. But I'm having fun, guys. I'm living. I'm doing. It's not like I'm not working through all my yarn. I do. I'll have one November's project done here and another probably today. Then I'll start a new crocheting project. I'm already looking at patterns, and I think I might have one that I might do. Yeah, my foot's bothering me. This is why I haven't been doing anything big yet. I'm giving my foot a chance to heal a little bit before I go on anything major. I can tell it's getting better. He's not in the car. He's not in the truck, so unless he's sleeping in the back. Ow. Yeah, it hurts. Hurts. Ow. Ow. Yeah, it's hurting. I should have just probably did the short walk. I can do this. Ow. It's so weird not seeing anybody out on the street. It's Sunday. Why is my husband putting the trash out on Sunday? For tomorrow, maybe? I thought our trash day was Thursday. No one else has their trash out, just we do. Oh, God. Do I really want to deal with this right now? He's probably thinking it's a different day. Oh, God. Yeah, we're the only one with trash. And in front of our house has got, oh, we got one person up there. I don't know, maybe he's right. He could be right. He's just an early doer. I don't pay attention to trash day. I just make a lot of trash. It's funny. These days he'll go, no more trash. It's like, what? You don't want me to cook? What are you talking about? No more trash. No more trash. No more. Let's see, we got 3 days till trash day. We're gonna have more trash, Ron. No more trash. No more. And every time we throw something in the trash can, he comes on, no more trash. It's like, stop being the security for trash here. So that's when usually he'll make some trash, and I go, Ron, no more trash. Yeah, he gets on a spiel like that, and I have to laugh. He would get mad when the refrigerator. You know, there's 2 families living in our household. There's my daughter and granddaughter, and then it's me and my husband. And man, it was bothering him every time my daughter would go grocery shopping and come in and put things, you know, in the fridge. And finally, I had to get him a refrigerator in his office. That's why he has a refrigerator. It's just a small one. So the house refrigerator didn't overwhelm him, and that worked. That was perfect. So now he has his refrigerator in his room, and the rest of us live out of the kitchen one. And so when he starts saying something about no more in the refrigerator, which he very seldom does, I just say, hey, go use your own refrigerator. Leave our house alone. So yeah. But mostly that fixed that problem. Remember I told you the story of no farm, no farm. He got tired of seeing all those veggies in the fridge. He's not a veggie eater. He likes his potatoes, yes. I think I'll sit in the non-wet chair. Another cloudy day, and it feels like rain. Just feels like rain, guys. I was hoping I'd get up and find that it was a sunny day, but it's not. It's a rainy day. The chairs are wet. This chair doesn't get, it's plastic. It's got like plastic covering, so it dries quickly if it does get wet. So we're over 2,000. 2012. I was like, wait a minute. Is that right? Is that right? But yeah, 2012 subscribers. That's mind-boggling, guys. Yeah. It's happening pretty quick. So yeah, remember, smiley faces, guys. Make a comment with smiley faces. Put milestone or something. Something to know that you know that it's, you know, because of the subscribers, like a milestone or smiley face 2K, just something to acknowledge that you've acknowledged that that's why you're putting down that smiley face. Doesn't have to be milestone. It could be smiley face 2K. Just something to acknowledge, but it's got to be that smiley face. Yeah, it's a great day. Congratulations to me. congratulations to all of us, because the more people that finds the channel, the more people we can spread the word that the carnivore and keto diet lifestyle works. Spreading the good news. Right now, I tell you, well, I'm not losing any weight, but it could be something I'm doing and not, you know. And if you think about it, pork rinds, if I'm doing flavored pork rinds, in a sense, that's more processed than, you know, other pork rinds that might be just fat. So I gotta check this out. I'm thinking that it's probably that. So I'm gonna stop with that, no more. I'll use my other pork rinds that I have. I'll throw these pork rinds away. That's open, and I'll get my other bag and have 1 or 2 of those. Or either that, I need to change when I take my pills, I think. Because I've always taken them before I went to bed, but I need something to swallow other than water, because the pills get lodged and then I can't sleep. So if I take something like a small snack and just use it so to push those pills down so they don't feel like it's in my throat when I'm sleeping, I won't be able to sleep. I can't sleep. So I get to figure out, hopefully, I don't want to take my blood pressure pills and all that stuff on it, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to correct this. Because if I don't figure out how I can correct this, maybe just take them, you know, like with my dinner meal or something. Take them at my dinner meal. That way there I can use my own dinner to bring the food, that stuck pill, because that pills always get stuck in my throat. And I'm always afraid that it's going to make me too tired. So I do them after the streams. I'm going to try doing it before the stream. That way there I really do get into that 1 meal a day rhythm. Then I won't need the pork rinds, right? Because that's what I use them for. Yep, so we got to try something different. I want to see if it's the barbecue pork rinds that's causing me not to get under 300. This bouncing 30, 301, 302, then 300, and that's what's been happening for like 2 weeks. It's like, come on, dear God. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. So keep an eye on that smiley face, guys, in the title, and all videos for. I got to go in and look at the calendar. This is Sunday. So maybe till next Sunday, something like that. Yeah, Sunday to Sunday. And then next Monday, I will do a drawing for the grand prize. And that should be right around, yeah, that'll be quite a few videos for you guys to put your little smiley faces in 1 week. Sunday to Sunday. I think that'll be nice. I love doing giveaways. I've been stockpiling little things that I see that are cool to do for December, Christmas month. For little gifts here and there. We'll do one like every other day or every other night or something. But you have to be willing to email me if you win, email me your address. But we'll figure out the rules. I only have the Wheel of Names, so I'm trying to figure out how could I do that. Like I could put every moderator on it as a given every night, and every member as a given every night, and then whoever pops in the chat, because I want to do it for the chat, for coming in. Instead of doing for all the videos people watches, I'd rather just have those giveaways for Christmas be part of the chat. So we have to really pay attention. But it's just, like the butter stick thing you put on your Christmas tree, or, we got the Christmas stickers. That's bacon for Christmas packages. So it's going to have to be starting right after Thanksgiving, so because people put up their trees and they start wrapping their presents, etc., etc. So it's got to be at the beginning of the month. Some things I'll save for like Christmas Eve. Yes, I'll still be on Christmas Eve and Christmas, guys, because whatever goes on around this house, it always ends around a child's bed schedule. So it's not very often it's later, and even if it is, I can still scoot away and go on my life. To me, all these holidays like this would be my worst times. So I don't think that I'm not going to have the live. Definitely would still have the live. Definitely. And even if I couldn't, what I'd do is I'd start the live, and it doesn't mean I have to be there. You guys can be with each other on maybe for that hour or whatever until I could get there. If something was to happen, I could at least get the live started. If no one shows up, no one shows up. So that would be an emergency case, but I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. I used to be the one that always worked on Christmas Eve and Christmas so other people could have off, because we did everything during the day or in the morning. We have our dinner like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. By the time you eat and, get everything cleaned up, it's only like about 5. So, yeah. By 9 o'clock, I'll be available. My husband will be in bed sleeping. Maybe do a special. Maybe a special. Wouldn't that be nice? Go longer. Come on right after dinner, after the family, and Ron settles down. Yeah, he starts snoring about 6, 7 o'clock. He goes to bed early. And then just do like an all-nighter on Christmas Eve. We got to talk about that, guys. I think that would be cool. Just to be there for the lonely people that are having a hard time. There's a lot of people that are alone on Christmas and Christmas Eve. And it would be nice to be their family on especially those important nights. Same thing with Thanksgiving. Now we eat in the afternoon, so maybe do something long. Because I have no problem with it, guys. I just worry that I might, interrupt other people's live streams, and I don't want to do that. So we need to discuss that, because I don't want to interrupt other people's live streams. And who knows, maybe we can be weird and all watch the same person's live stream while we're there too. Do a duo. Haven't you ever heard of those people that are they're watching 2 different lives at the same time? I could do something like that. We could be in somebody else's live and, I can show it. Wouldn't that be weird, huh? Is that like illegal or something? I don't know, but I'm rambling. I got to stop this silly talk. I got to go. I have to figure out what's going on with my chest freezer. Someone said that the lid isn't closing right, so got to go figure it out. Don't want all my meat bad. So on that note, guys, I am going to say have a good day. Even though it's cloudy and gloomy, I don't mind it. I just don't want it to rain. And love on your pet. Be kind to yourself and others, especially yourself, guys. Be kind to yourself. No poisons. Lower those poisons. Be kind to yourself. Love on your pet. Consider adopting or rescuing, especially all those iguanas that's in Florida. We need to all, campaign together and go save some lives of the iguanas. Or either that, I don't know, man. I'm happy for him, the person that loves to eat those iguanas, but at the same time, I'm nervous for the iguanas. I just see their tails being bitten off, and I gotta stop this. Clear my mind. No, I'm not gonna go there. I might even edit that out. So, have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.